Welcome to the Double O Podcast. This is episode 42. I'm your host, Pennywise TV.
And I am your co-host, Unknown Skills.
The winter season is wrapping up. Most of the shows that we've been watching is coming to an end. I think 5 versus last episode is in a couple days. So we'll be talking about Fate, Strange Fake, or Fake Strange Fate, the season 1. And then we'll talk about Steel Ball Run episode 1. Then Sentence to Be a Hero season 1 discussion. And then our last topic will be talking about JJK season 3. Anything you want to say before we get into?
Before we get into it, I'm gonna just let you guys know right from the start. The Darwin incident ended with a bang. With a bang. That's it. The season's finished. If you guys want to check it out, Amazon Prime, you won't regret it. Anyone who I've mentioned it to, who's actually watched it, has binged it. Every person that I've talked to about it, who's watched it, has binged it. I recommended it to 4 people. All 4 of them have seen it all. And technically, it's 5 because one of the 4 people I recommended it, they watched it with one of their siblings, and their siblings enjoyed it as well. So it's this show. I'm gonna give it a 10. I truly enjoyed it. And then the last episode is hey, it's a good show. I recommend anyone giving it a try. The Darwin incident.
Selling that show really hard.
What is that?
I say you're selling that show really hard.
Because, man, I saw the ratings. So on IMDb, the rating was higher, but on Amazon rating, it was like a 3.4 out of 5. And I was like, that's crazy. I'm just guessing a lot of people aren't watching it enough. And then the people who do watch it that don't really care or like anime probably rated it bad. But I would like to see the reviews on why they think the show is not up to par. Because I think it's a great show. From starting to end, it's not slow at all.
I think on my anime list it's like a 6.6. Yeah, that falls below my standard for ratings. I'll see it for myself. Maybe in the spring. Maybe once I'm caught up on other shows.
I gotta see where the hate's coming from. I want to see I need to read the reviews. This show is so good that I'm going to read the reviews on why people don't like it, just so I can get an understanding.
You gonna go to the manga after?
Yeah, 100%. I'm gonna read the manga. I don't know. Well, first I'm gonna look up to see when the season will start. The next season will start, but there's a lot of anime that is coming out that we have to watch. So I don't even know if I have time to read the manga. Just like our earlier comments you made last week about this anime just keeps coming out. And I did not even remember or know that Classroom of the Elite came out, and they've already got 4 episodes. Like, now I need to watch that. I'm still watching the Oshinoko. Like, Jesus, there's so much anime out.
Literally, I haven't heard anyone talk about it. I'm in chat rooms every day, and no one has spoken of Classroom of the Elite. And it's been out for, I don't know how long it's been out, but apparently it's on like episode 5 or something.
This has been out for a couple of days.
Just a couple days?
Yeah, they released like 92 minutes worth of episodes.
That's random.
I don't know why.
But I don't think I got anything this time. I will not be coming at JoJo fans anymore. It's just not worth it. It's a lose-lose situation on both sides. So I'm only gonna focus on appraising anime that I like, but I am gonna tell the truth. I am gonna tell the truth about your animes. So let's get into Fake Strange Fake, or is it Fake Strange Fate? One word I would describe it as is confusing. I think that's the sentiment from people that have seen it. It's really confusing. And it's a lot to jumble. So many different characters, so many different storylines. I was confused throughout, but I was a little bit entertained by the fights. I think this anime, the strongest point for this season is the fights and the animation. The story is decent as well if you can't understand half of it. I like the I'm gonna make that my opening statement. So I'm gonna let you have the floor for right now.
Fate, Strange Fate. I give it probably 0.3. I think it's a good anime. It's cool. It definitely, if you're not like inside the show, if you're not really watching the show, you like turn it on, watch a couple minutes. You're busy, you won't understand it because they do give a lot of information, a lot of processing, a lot of different things going. But it's just like the rest of the Fate series. Everyone else has their own agenda, so everyone's trying to do something differently. So that being said, this is it's a no-brainer. This one's definitely have a lot of people in here. Everyone wants to do their own thing. We have the heroes, the bad people, the people who just jump in just to create chaos. It is a lot of information, but if you're watching it, you'll pretty much understand it. I like it so far. I'm trying to figure out who. They do have some information that they're not really revealing yet, but they have let it slide and let it slip to that a lot of these people that we're watching, we're not seeing who they truly are.
I think we know. I think it's pretty obvious.
About the girl?
The girl, yeah. I think it's pretty obvious.
Go ahead and enlighten me, because I've been
I mean, it's first of all, I just wanted to say, did you see all the Fates before this?
Yeah, I think I probably haven't seen one. I think I'm missing one. I think it's Babylon.
And so you saw Fate Zero.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's probably why you like it more, and why you probably understand the story more too. I don't think this should be watched as a standalone Fate. I don't know how you feel about that, but I feel like you gotta have some Fate background before you watch the show, or you might be confused.
I could definitely see that, because watching it, if I did not even watch Fate Stay Zero, I'm realizing I wouldn't even be knowing what they're watching right now. Just a completely random little scene they got.
You won't even know who those characters were towards the end from that were in previous Fate shows. You won't get the references. But what was your question? Oh yeah. So it seems pretty clear that that's Saber reincarnated or some shit. The King Arthur.
I was thinking that would have been really cool. That would be crazy.
You don't think that's it? She looks just like her.
I've been completely open-minded this entire time. Like completely like oblivious. Just watching, getting the information they give me, not knowing who, but I definitely know that this girl has a lot of power. She's really strong. A lot of hidden potential.
And she have the memories of Saber? Wasn't it showing flashbacks of her memories? Of the King Arthur version?
I'd have to rewatch it, because they definitely were showing flashbacks, and I was confused who these flashbacks were. I thought they were just setting it up to letting us find out who this was. But if what you're saying is like pretty accurate on spot, then yeah, this might actually be Saber.
Because she's not. What you said? I was gonna say she's not who she thinks she is, because the real Ayake is somewhere studying abroad. That's not the real Ayake. She just looks like her and has the same name as her.
True.
But I definitely like the parts with the girl who was comatose and her servant was like basically like turning reality into a nightmare or the underworld, and she kidnapped all those people and took them to the world, and she was basically a calamity. And I like that part way more than I forget his name exactly, but the hero that had a grudge against gods. I like that. I liked the girl part with the nightmare in the underworld. I like that whole 3 episodes more than the guy who holds a grudge. I didn't like that part so much.
I don't. They haven't even explained his story that much yet.
But he's still alive, right?
From what I've seen, they haven't shown him dying. They showed him close to dying.
I don't know if he will die from that poison because he was rejecting the poison when he got stabbed.
He's definitely not dying from the poison.
Hmm.
Or he could. I mean, I've been I haven't seen that episode in like a couple of weeks. I've been bouncing around so many different animes.
I watched 11 episodes today of Fate Stay.
Fate Stay.
Fate Stay. Yeah.
That's fine. This is why you're more up to date.
I was zoning out a lot of times. Like, I think Saber, he was giving that speech to Ayaka when he got hit to the building towards the end. He got hit by the Cerberus, and he was giving that speech. I zoned out. I'm like, glad this is over.
I think you watched too many episodes.
I'm not feeling it. I just wasn't feeling it. I think they're just juggling this anime. I don't think it was like this in the past. I don't remember Unlimited Blade Works being like this. It was a lot of stuff, but I think they had more episodes to flesh it out. I think they're just trying to juggle too many things at once and not enough episodes. 12 episodes, they were just juggling so much. It was giving me flashbacks of God of High School. And my rating, by the way, probably like a 7.7.
I can see that.
I don't like the direction. I don't like how they're telling the story. Just jumping from character to character, what they're doing, what they're thinking, and just not understanding the story. I wasn't the only one that felt that way. A lot of people did not understand the story, but they still enjoyed it. What's your rating?
8.3.
Okay, that's fair. And you understood the story.
Yeah, I need to. You make me want to rewatch it because I want to see. I do want to find out who that girl was. Spoiler alert, by the way, I forgot his name though. Do you remember that last character who just? Once again, spoiler alert. That last guy who just died.
Not Gilgamesh. To the guy from the first. I did not watch episode 0.
So you.
But I know who you're talking about. I just can't remember his name off the top of my head.
That means you didn't understand it then, or where he even came from.
Because I don't know his name. No, I don't.
No, not just his name, but like
he's a mage.
That first episode.
He's a mage that went to school.
Yeah, that first episode introduced us to a couple of characters, let us know their background, what they're here for, and
But you watch episode 0 and you don't know his name.
Yeah, that's because I forgot it. I can't just pile in everyone's name. I'm watching like 6 animes right now, and I just finished a couple of them the other day, but I forgot his name.
Flat. How could we forget Flat? Such a simple name.
That was actually my favorite character.
Because of episode 0.
Not really because of episode 0. It's because of what he represented throughout the entire show. He seemed like he was very, very knowledgeable for a mage, and he almost knew everything. He knew what to do. He knew where to go. He understood his strengths, his weaknesses. He's just like, it's almost like he's one of the people who controls the game flow. He knows what to do to get his results, and that's how he's been the entire show. He even figured out who Ayaka was before anyone did. Everyone was like, who is this? And then at the end of the show, he's about to say, yeah, so you don't know anything about yourself. Like, when did you get the time to find out who she actually is? How did he do this? A lot of his knowledge and how he perceives things was really cold. I like smart people like that, and I enjoyed it. It was sad to see what happened. That hurt me. I mean, not like sad, like, but like, damn, it's my favorite character. I wanted to see more of him. I wanted to see more of his berserker. I wanted to see. I did not want him to go. I'm actually hoping that someone revives him.
As a servant?
Something. Something. I'm hoping someone can save him. I mean, there's really no saving. They splattered his brain, but yeah, that's it.
Can you guess who my favorite character was?
Is it the kid with the Watcher?
Yes, how'd you know? I thought you were going to say Jester.
Nah, Jester's pretty cool too.
But yeah, I fuck with the kid. Kid, I just love how just...
Sigma.
His name is Sigma?
Yeah.
Oh, Sigma.
Yeah,
I just like his background. I just like how he's just moving. He doesn't really have a motivation, but he wants to find a motivation. He's not rash. He's making calculated decisions. He's not cold-hearted. He cares about people. He can save people. And he's just moving at his own pace, doing his own thing. The people that gave him the power even said, wreak havoc on your own. Do whatever you want. And that's what he's doing.
Crazy thing is they tried to kill him too.
Who?
His own people.
I don't remember that.
Exactly. I'm telling you, man, there's some things in there. But yeah, they thought he betrayed them, so they were about to go kill him. So he decided to work. That's when he decided to work with other people.
When he formed the alliance.
Yeah.
With Flat? Or no,
Flat.
That was Saber. They look similar. They both have blonde hair.
Now that you said Ayaka looks like Saber, I can see it more and more right now.
The King Arthur version. There's a reason for that. The Arthur apparently likes Saber's face, so a lot of the characters look like Saber.
Oh wow. I'm about to say, even Saber resembles Saber.
I wish I knew who the hell is Thaddeus. He's a master, right? And he's the guy that orchestrated the fake war. He's the top guy in the government. Thaddeus.
I can't recall.
The guy with dark blue hair, sits in a chair, doesn't get into the field himself.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so he's a master, right?
I don't think he is a master.
But he helped orchestrate the fake war. Which apparently...
If you're talking about the guy at the very beginning, and actually, you still haven't seen episode 0. So
I won't.
But yeah, in episode 0, they showed the starting of the fake war. They showed who started it, why it was started, and yeah. I don't know why people said don't watch it.
You got to, because I would understand the story a lot more if I did. What the hell happened to True Rider? We didn't see her after that.
Who?
True Rider, the girl with the red hair on the horse. What happened to her? I don't think we've seen her again.
I think she just wasn't in no more episodes.
I forgot about her.
Until next season.
Well, I don't think I got any more else to say. It's up in the air if I watch season 2. It's up in the air. You want to move on?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Steel Ball Run, episode 1. Were you amazed? Was it regular?
It was regular for me. It seemed like a good episode, but it was just a regular JoJo episode. Like I'm glad I watched it. I can't wait for. I mean, I can, but I'm ready to watch episode 2. I'm definitely gonna watch it. It wasn't one of those like, oh my god, this is where it's. Oh, it was one of those. Oh, this is cool. I like this. I like this JoJo.
You
I
weren't
didn't like the
buying.
beginning.
You weren't buying into the hype.
No, not at all. I don't even like the beginning. I don't like how this JoJo is. He was annoying, very annoying from the start. I'm like, oh my god. I mean, I'm guessing it's a good change of face from all the other JoJos, but this guy is woo, hella annoying. I was like, oh my goodness.
I'm not a fan of this JoJo as well. I think out of all the introductions, part 7, out of the 7 JoJos we've been introduced to, I think he is the weakest JoJo so far. Could he turn into a badass? Maybe.
I mean, we don't even know if right now. I don't think they have stands, so they might just introduce Hamon. That's what I'm thinking. His still balls are just filled with Hamon.
Yeah, it looks like Hamon, which is like cheating because he's the only one with Hamon, and he's throwing still balls everywhere. We're directing traffic, and he still almost lost. What he won. My favorite character is Dio, though. Dio Brando. I like his look, his design. I like the way he moves. Top British racer. And he displayed like a lot of techniques in that race. Reading the horses, dashing across. I forget the other techniques, but he displayed some actual talent, I think, unlike JoJo. I didn't see JoJo. I didn't see him do a whole lot. Like,
I mean, his legs are broken.
You know what? Now that you mention that, that's really impressive. It's really impressive that he got top 5 with just his upper body. But still, he didn't do any techniques. He avoided that crash, the 2 horses in the beginning that were trying to slam into him. He avoided that, and then he took the shortcut. That's about all he did. And then he, I guess he was conserving his horse's stamina a little bit to go at the end. But I was hoping for more from Prodigy. He wasn't doing what Dio was doing.
I know he was washed from his background story.
Wash? He won every race.
He won every race until he got shot in the back. It looked like everything was handed to him. Like, he understood because of his father and his brother, and he got the training, and he was doing great, but he let it get to his head. He after that, he just thought everything belonged to him. He felt too entitled. He even cut that line, and I thought it was crazy. I'm like, wow, JoJo would never do something like this unless it was like a joke or something was serious, but this dude cut a line and then got shot in the back, which is crazy. And then when he went to the hospital, no one visited him at all. That just lets you know how much of a piece of shit he's been. Like, no one visits you after you've gotten shot. Like, that's crazy. I was like, nobody likes you.
I didn't put that detail together, but I still think it's excessive that he got shot just for cutting in line.
Yeah. That was a little crazy.
But what you said, him not getting any visitors to the hospital, that shows the kind of person he is. And he probably has shallow relationships. But do you want to know who my least favorite character of the show?
It's between Zeppeli or the runner?
What?
I know. I really like the runner. I don't know. I said that because I feel like you throw a curveball at me because I couldn't guess who you don't like. But if I had to really, really take a deep guess, it's between those two. Because I hope you're not going to talk about my guy.
Okay. I want to know about your guy first before I shut off.
My favorite guy is the lucky guy. He's good. Everything's lucky. It's easy. He doesn't have to do anything. He not only did he join the race late, like way late, he caught back up and got to 5th place. That's lucky. I love luck. It was fun.
That's dumb writing.
You said it's dumb writing?
He showed up 30 minutes late to a 2-minute race and win. And get close.
Crazy. Because he took all the shortcuts as well. Every single shortcut he took. He jumped over a mountain that none of the horses would make. And then right before he fell off, I was thinking like, oh, like wait a minute, if he's lucky enough to make this jump, I said, but the horse doesn't look like he can make that jump. Like the horse doesn't get his luck, which it didn't. The horse got to a good jump, and then he used the rest to like rope up that rock and climbed up. Oh, like, okay, that was pretty lucky. I could see how that makes sense, but I did not think the horse could make that jump.
The Native American, I had to tell him, oh, you have rope, by the way. You should use it. And, oh, yeah. So he had to get told to use his rope. Mm-hmm.
And then when he went to the horse, what's up?
I don't understand the pacing, though. How did he catch up to the Native American guy who's running on just legs? But the Native American guy wasn't late. So at that point, how did he catch up to him? And how did the Native American end up in top 5? I don't know.
That is a little crazy.
I think we're supposed to.
The Native American guy was taking his time running and saving his speed for the end.
I don't think we're supposed to take like the pacing and the time too seriously. I think we're supposed to suspend our disbeliefs because he woke up late for a 10-minute race and caught up to top 5.
Wait, the race was 10 minutes?
It's like 10 or 15 minutes.
And they said he was 30 minutes late?
They're going 10 miles. A horse can run up to 60 miles per hour about 10 to 15 minutes.
Did they say he was 30 minutes late?
Nah, I'm just making it dramatic. I'm making it dramatic.
If they said that, then I'd say this is crazy.
But yeah, I'm the opposite. I hate the black dude. Piccolo's his name? I think his name is Piccolo.
Pop something.
Worst display of luck powers I've ever seen in anime. Like I said, he showed up late, and he actually used the path 2 that the horses was trampling on because the ground was softer, so he was able to catch up that way. But I just didn't really like how he entered the forest, and he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes." Which, okay, you're forcing the luck. You're forcing the luck. He's closing his eyes. And Zeppeli had a nice move with the balls. The tree split apart, then smacked him in the face. That should have been the end of him. But that was part of luck as well. He didn't get hit with any more branches. And then, the dead cow. Absolutely ridiculous. The way he was still in this race.
I did enjoy when he fell off his horse. I was like, wow, he actually got hit. I thought he was gonna dodge the branches, but he got hit, and I'm like, this is crazy. And I was like, how is he gonna get out of this? And the horse dragged him through the forest. Insane work.
Yeah, DL's my favorite. Zeppeli's probably second. Native American third. Johnny fourth. Black guy 5. Piccolo. But yeah, Zeppeli's cool. Yeah, you don't like Zeppeli?
He's cool.
He's cheating, but
I guess I don't really care for him.
It was kind of sad. It was kind of sad how they did fake Abdul with the camel. I thought he was gonna be like important, but they just scrapped him away. We probably won't see him again. He's fake anyways. He's not the real Abdul, so.
I was gonna be happy, but I didn't believe it once I saw that he was riding a camel. So
yeah, I guess you don't really need a horse to be in this race because I think one of them had a car, but it's like the early 1900s, so that's not really the fastest moving thing at that time period. I think is a horse.
By the way, his name is Poco Loco.
Not Piccolo.
Yeah, not
close. Poco Loco. What's your rating for this episode?
I'll give it an 8.
I gave it 8.7.
8.7.
Yeah, I like the art and animation to this too. I think it's the best art and animation for JoJo's.
You think so?
Yeah. Cool little watch. So on to Sins to Be a Hero.
Come on, how you feel about it? Come on.
Yeah, I just made a review, 3-minute review. I was asleep. I was a little bit asleep. The first third, you gotta watch the entire season to appreciate the first third, which was slow, generic, and a lot of people dropped their show in the beginning. And I didn't know it was gonna get this good. I didn't know it had that potential. Very impressed. It just got better and better and better. Like after episode 5, I would say treat the first 4 or 5 episodes as an introductory to introduce all the characters that we're gonna see. And then once they started dropping lore points from the plot, it started getting exponentially better.
How do you feel about I'm gonna just jump right in there. How do you feel about Rhino?
I like his character. I like his role. I like that he's a demon disguised as human, and he loves killing demons. So I'm actually glad that he's on our side, because he's a wild card. A demon lord that's on our side, killing other demon lords. And they don't know that he's a demon either. No one else knows. They think he's Rhino, but he's actually a demon. So that's cool.
It makes sense why he's so emotionless.
Yeah,
Not understanding of the emotions.
And I'm not sure if he was always like that, like the original Rhino, but they don't suspect anything. They think he's a weirdo, but that's about it.
I like him too. How do you feel about Kavera? About what happened to her?
I don't know what subtitles you reading. I thought her name was Kevia. You talking about the girl that got captured at the end?
Yeah,
the captain.
I'm pretty sure it's Kavera.
I thought it was Kevia.
Regardless of what her name is,
she's my favorite character.
She's your favorite? Okay, yeah. Okay.
Xylo, I started to warm up a little bit more, but he's still a very weak MC. Not weak in terms of strength, but he doesn't have much personality. And even his fiance said that he was boorish.
I mean, he was tricked, man. Like, he cared about his people. Everybody he cares about, loved, fought for. It's like they've all gone. He's been betrayed. I feel like once you connect with a goddess, there's a certain type of relationship, emotion that you have between you two. And he actually loved her. He lost her. He lost someone he loved and cared about. And not only did he lose her, he got blamed for it. He got blamed for killing her. He got dude, that's an emotional roller coaster right there. You get blamed for killing the person you love and care about. And you also, just like Kakashi had to kill Rin. Kakashi was devastated by that. Kakashi lost so many people.
It's a different reason, but it's similar.
I mean, actually, I feel like it's almost the same. If Kakashi didn't kill Rin, she was going to go berserk killing people. If Xylo didn't kill his goddess, she was going to have ultimate godly powers and demon blight and killing everybody. He had no choice but to kill her.
I won't go into that. I don't want to get into spoilers for Naruto.
I mean, technically, what you're feeling, I understand it because it's deeper than that. But back to the sense of be hero. I like Xylo. My favorite character, I'd probably say, I forgot his name.
Tatsuya.
But is Tatsuya the one who shoots far away?
Oh no. What is his name? That's what I thought you was gonna say. Sav.
Yeah. I like Sav. He's psychotic, a bit on the psychotic side, but he's not evil. But he does think of human life, like little.
He was tripping at first, man. I liked him at the first introduction at the end of episode 4 or whatever, and then I didn't like what he was doing in the next episode, cutting off people's hands. Like, I didn't like that part. But
hey, he said follow rules, man. You listen, Oh, you're out of here. You're off the boat. I like it.
Nah, he's tripping. And they can't kill him too. And he's not. Well, I think you can kill him, but he's not losing his memory or his identity.
I didn't hear that. Where'd you hear that from?
It was in the anime. He's like the only one that doesn't lose his memories.
That's crazy.
I think Xylo. I think his deaths. I think it robbed him of his personality.
He said Xylo.
He was lively before. He was energetic.
I'm giving him the Kakashi treatment. He lost a lot, and he was betrayed, just like the White Fang. Well, no, not the White Fang. I don't want to say that, but
everyone got betrayed.
Yeah, it sucks, especially Kavira. It's crazy. She's got betrayed, and then she got betrayed twice by her uncle and by the people that she sworn to protect, even though she won't know their faces.
Yeah, that last episode I think was the best episode. The scene with her and the uncle, the art, everything about that was a 10 out of 10 scene. Might be a 10 out of 10 episode on that last one. I didn't like what happened to Kivia. I knew what was gonna happen when she was in the cell. I was like, yeah, she's gonna get turned into a hero. But I hate that happened to her. I wish she could have just stayed human.
I thought they were gonna come save her.
Hell no. I will say, do you think this season is better than Rise of the Shield Hero season 1?
Let me see. Better than...
I know my answer.
I truly enjoy season 1 of Shield Hero, so I'm gonna say no. Shield Hero season 1 answered my questions. Answered what I wanted to see, what I wanted to go. So I'd say no. If we probably got like 12 more episodes of this season, I'd probably say yes.
Just season 1's. Just season 1.
Yeah, season 1 of Shield Hero. This is like 24 episodes. Let me see.
Is it?
Yeah, Shield Hero for the first season, a lot of episodes.
Did it? I forget what episode. My memory stops when they get to the priest and they get to the priest battle, and then I remember a little bit after that the big Philo Queen battle. But
yeah, season one got 25 episodes.
That's what I remember the most, is that priest plot point and conspiracies, and then the battle, and then it's him summoning the maiden cage. But I'm gonna just say, I like Sentence to Be a Hero. I think Sentence to Be a Hero did it better. Rise of the Shield Hero is definitely more shonen, and it's definitely not as.
1 second.
But Sentence to Be a Hero, the Rise of the Shield Hero is more like shonen and adventures. It actually, you know what anime Rise of the Shield Hero is most similar to?
What?
Solo leveling. Him getting new powers and upgrading his shield, getting stronger, leveling up. It's more similar to solo leveling. But the execution, Sentence to Be Heroes, this story is about the same. It's about the same, but the execution, I feel like, was just so much better in Sentence to Be a Hero. The direction, everything flowed. It wasn't confusing at all, and it was enjoyable. I loved the betrayals, and I loved the mystery about who Spriggan was, and that whole point about Spriggan trying to figure out who he was, and it turned out that he was the little kid, the little girl, and then the way that he just punched her big brother in his chest, that was gruesome. And then it turns out Spriggan wasn't even that big of a deal. got taken out by, I forget what Rhino's
Soft.
real name is. The demon that took over the body of Rhino.
Yeah, but it was Solve who weakened Spriggan.
Oh yeah, he shot her, but she would have recovered if it wasn't for fake Rhino.
True, but she also would have died if she would have stayed there. So she was already weak. Like anyone could have killed her at that point. She was over there on death's door.
I don't think a regular human could kill her.
I wouldn't say a regular human, but anyone who had that.
I'm really glad. I forget his name, but the demon guy who was also disguised as a human.
Mm-hmm.
I like him as well. He's probably my favorite villain.
You're glad he didn't die.
I like his introduction. I didn't like I actually like the first part where him and the adventurer that was on their side, when they were fighting in the alleyway. I like that fight better than their final fight with when he transformed. I wasn't the biggest fan of that fight.
They seem weaker this second go round.
I think it's plot. Because on paper, Zyla shouldn't be winning these fights. But they're getting bailed out by the Holy Sword. Holy Sword at this point is a cheat code. So I don't know if can lose to anything. I hope that there's some counter to it, because I really don't want him to win all his fights with the Holy Sword.
What? I love that. I love that he's got a one-tap button.
with no drawbacks. You gotta have some drawbacks. Like imagine a drawback where they use the Holy Sword, but the goddess is out for 2 days. She can't use any magic or nothing. I don't know. But it didn't seem like there was a real drawback. They're just tired.
The drawback is she can't use the Holy Sword again right away.
I mean, the demon's already dead.
Yeah, but if they're fighting too,
they got back up.
Just like what just happened in the last fight, where he put in a substitute. If he relinquishes that information to a more powerful demon, and they do the same thing, they pull out the Holy Sword, they use it just to find out it's a substitute, then they can't use it for a little bit of time.
Yeah, they're probably screwed at that point. And I don't know who would save them after that. Probably, maybe Kevia. I don't know. Maybe she gets some seals.
This is crazy. It was sad. It was sad that Kevia lost her best soldier, her most trusted friend.
Oh yeah, his uncle did kill him. Hey, shout out to him. We get to see Kevia more. Really glad he did that.
Really, we were gonna stay seeing her regardless. Oh, you talking about shout out for him saving her.
Saving Kevia. He pushed her out the way.
Her uncle was mad wild, ready to take her life immediately.
The uncle was saucy and merciless. He immediately pulled out the blade, shot him, had the knife, do a little knife play, and was about to stab her. But then she found the resolve and killed him. But yeah, my final rating is surprisingly a 9 out of 10.
Okay, yeah, I see you.
And yours?
I give it an 8.7.
That's surprising. Yeah, I fucked with it. I definitely highly recommend it. It's actually one of my favorite animes from this winter season. I liked it way more than Strange Fate.
I can understand that.
I'm looking forward to season 2. I think it's already renewed. Crunchyroll picked it up again, so season 2 will be on there.
2027, sadly.
It's not too long.
I'm tired of waiting a full year. And then a shit ton of more anime will come out by then.
That's typical. 9 months to a year.
I haven't even been able to get to free run because I've been watching so many animes. which I'm
You
kind of glad about because there's 10 episodes of Free Run, and I get to watch all of them. So
you need to catch up to Doctor Stone too. That's coming back this spring.
yes, Doctor Stone. I think that's coming out in like a week or two.
Final part, I think. I'm not caught up. I actually haven't seen it in a couple of months. I'm gonna get back to it. That's all I have to say about Sentence to Be a Hero. I mess with Tatsuya. He's a demon. He's a beast. I don't know how he died so many times if he's that cold. I don't know. But I fuck with him. Kivia. And I do like the goddess now. She's not as annoying as she was in the beginning with all the praise. She's actually a cool character. The show would be very boring without her.
Because she wanted that praise badly?
She just brings energy to the show.
I'm talking about, you didn't like her at first because of the praise.
Yeah, she is annoying. That's all I got for Sentence to Be a Hero.
I thought I had it saved, but I guess not.
I would have more to say about these animes if I had notes, but I spent all this morning catching up on Sentence to Be a Hero and Fake Strange Fake. I'll be more prepared. I'll be more prepared next time. Okay. JJK, final anime to talk about. I'll just say 10 out of 10 season.
I'm proud of my boy. Let's go.
I became a fan with this season. I definitely have some favorites. Megumi's was my favorite this season. I've always liked Megumi. He was probably like number 2 in the first 1 or 2 seasons. I think number 1 was what was that demon's name with the grayish blue hair? Yeah, that was my favorite. But now Megumi is my number 1 after this season. I don't know when he got so cold, when he got so cool, but I think I might like him more than Sasuke now. I think I got him over Sasuke. I didn't really. I think we already talked about the Maki episode like a month ago, but I don't really care too much about Maki. I know she's gonna come back in part 2, but she's not in my top 5 from this season.
She displayed her strength, not as great as Toji did.
What? No, she went fucking bananas. What are you talking about?
She went crazy, yes, but compared to what we've seen from Toji, it's not even close.
She outdid Toji.
She did not do. She hasn't did a flash step. Toji moved so fast that people couldn't see him. Yes. They say she's as strong as him, as fast as him, but they weren't showing that in the fights. Everyone was watching her. Everyone was fighting her. They were just losing badly. I felt like Toji would have just massacred everyone crazy.
You think Toji would have survived those 100 fists from the sky?
100%. I feel like Toji would have
unscathed.
Unscathed? I don't know.
Because wasn't Maki unscathed?
I mean, heavenly restrictions made her body strong. I mean, if Maki could survive it, Toji could survive it as well.
So who you got in the fight?
Oh, Toji 100% right away.
I think Maki.
Without a doubt in my mind.
I think Maki's beating Toji.
Crazy. You must not know Toji's feats.
She got the she got the fighting skills. She got the fighting body, which is far superior to Toji's.
I wouldn't even say close to being superior. Like, Toji not only has the years of experience, the training, the knowledge, like, people feared him for a reason. He understands everything.
But Maki beat everyone.
Toji never wanted to fight everyone. He didn't have a reason. He was lazy. Everyone knew that if Toji came back, they would lose. That's why no one ever challenged Toji.
Toji was the head of the Zenin clan, right?
No, who was the head? I think it was Toji's dad or uncle, somebody. I forgot now. I forgot who was the son of the head.
It's not that relevant. Do you like Maki? Is she
Yeah, I like her. I like her a lot.
okay? Um, I like the receipt guy, the guy with the receipts. What's his name? Reggie. I
Yeah,
fuck with
Reggie.
him. They introduced some characters. I don't know how they did it, but I love these characters that I've only seen for 2 episodes. Reggie Sama was a demon. I love that fight. That was my favorite fight. Reggie and Megami. And then I also like the lawyer guy. I don't remember his name, but he
The
was dope.
Lord.
The lawyer
Oh,
that
lawyer.
fought Itadori.
Higuramu.
Yeah, I like that fight as well, and I like his character. We've only seen him for 2 episodes. Hope to see
They
him
say
again.
they say Higuramu has potential as one of the greatest sorcerers. People say that Yuta has the best potential as a prodigy, just like Gojo. I think Higuramu would have been the closest, as in smartest in what in what was that? 30 days? In less than 30 days,
I think it was like 16 days or something.
16 days, he learned how to use domain expansion. He learned how to use his curse technique, everything within 16 days.
Didn't they
Yuta
say?
got trained over a year and then got this strong.
Didn't they
Hero,
say that he was to the level of a special grade sorcerer,
yeah,
and that's the highest one, right?
yeah.
So, but they did not say the narrator. The narrator did not say that he was on the level of Gojo.
No,
So
I
he's
mean,
not to that level yet.
but 16 days.
I understand. He's a genius among geniuses. He learns very fast.
And he technically beat Yuji, but he let him win.
I did say that. I did say that he was probably going to beat Yuji if he didn't ask for a retrial.
Oh, he would have beat him during the retrial as well. Didn't you see he let him survive? They gave him the sword that was going to kill Yuji, and then he was like, "But I read your facts. Sukuna had took over your body. Why did you say that you did it? If Higurama wanted to, he could have murked Yuji. He could have ended it for him."
Oh yeah, he definitely would have died. At that point too. From the mallet crushing his body, and then the sword. He would have died there. So he showed him mercy. That final... Go ahead.
That final fight.
Did you want to say? Did you want to mention anything before that?
I was about to say he just lacks the curse energy to match Yuta. Because I was gonna say he could beat Yuta, but Yuta has
the lawyer.
Yeah.
No, he's not there yet.
He just doesn't have enough curse energy. That's it. He was as fast as Itadori. He was able to catch up with him. But don't forget, Yuti was I'm saying his name wrong. Yuji was enhanced because of his body, and he's mixed in with curses. But Higurama, everything he learned how to do was in 16 days. He learned how to fight. He learned how to fight. He learned how to do all this in 16 days. I believe with some time, he'd be able to beat a lot of people, almost everyone, because his domain takes away your curse energy. And if you can't fight without do you know anyone in this show who knows how to fight without curse energy other than Yuji?
Couldn't Maki do that?
Okay, yeah, Maki could definitely do it. I forgot all about her heavenly restriction. But that was about it. I believe he would be a good fight for Yuta if Yuta didn't have so much curse energy.
If, but it can't. But it can't. But I'll put him on the level of Reggie. He's on the level of Reggie.
He destroyed Reggie.
Reggie the smart as fuck too. Do you realize how difficult it is to have hundreds of receipts on your body, and you have to memorize where each item is?
That's pretty cool.
He's not crushing Reggie. Are you crazy?
He's destroying Reggie. That domain expansion is over for him. As soon as he gets domain,
all you gotta do is say something clever to get out of it. It's not a surefire technique. You just gotta say the right things.
you just gotta not lie.
I don't know what activates it. Lying to you definitely can't admit to it.
If you lie within a reasonable doubt, they can you lose your curse technique for a certain amount of time.
And
Within that amount of time, within that amount of time, Reggie loses his curse technique of receipts. You think he's gonna be able to run away from Higurama? It's over for him. Bro's gonna get hit with that hammer and he's done. Bro takes away curse techniques. That's what I'm just trying to say. He might not be as fast and quick thinking as everyone else. Maybe not. But once he takes away your curse technique, bro's going in. And I believe Yuji, this is what, season 3? We've seen Yuji put up hands season 1 and 2. So Yuji is really strong. He's up there now. He was able to trade blows. Yeah. Yuji was able to trade blows with Higurama only because he didn't have his curse technique. He was using just his strength and his body reflexes.
Itadori's not that strong.
Wow. Itadori is very strong. There it is. I don't know why I get that. But we can go off from strategy.
He's grade 1, right? Grade 1 sorcerer?
That's only because they didn't want to give him higher.
He's not on no Yuta level.
Not yet.
Spoilers. That final fight. What do you think about it before I say what I'm gonna say?
I'd say I don't want to hear no more what do they call it? What were they calling Yuta for a while?
I don't know. I barely knew.
They were calling him bad, like fake or not real or
we did forget about one thing though. What? Before the final fight. What did you think of the comedian?
Takaba?
Because they did say that he's on the level of Gojo as well. The narrator said that, so that's facts.
The narrator actually said that he had the possibility to beat Gojo because he doesn't even understand his curse technique. But if he finds it funny to where him breaking through infinity, he can break through infinity.
I didn't even think about that. Like, this is infinity? This is a joke.
Yeah, he's just going through. I think he's nasty work, just dangerous type of person. If he thinks pain is funny, so he's not taking no damage, which is insane. He's a broken character actually.
He's kind of reminds me of Saitama, kind of like a gag character, but he presents a real threat.
I would say that as well. I liked that fight. I liked that one guy, I don't know this guy's name, but the guy who could take off his body parts or pieces of his body and turn them into explosives. And then he knew reverse curse technique so he could heal back up.
He's whatever.
You didn't like that? That was actually pretty cool.
He's alright.
But I give Takaba, I like him. He's a pretty solid guy.
I mess with him. I think he'll be in my top 5 from this season. He's definitely ahead of Maki for sure. So the final fight.
I'm trying to figure out what they were calling Yuta because they were called a fraud. That's what they were calling it. They were calling Yuta a fraud because he wasn't showing or showcasing his true strength. But after this fight,
you know who they were calling a fraud? For some reason, people calls Megami a fraud. And I don't know why.
I wasn't hearing that.
I've heard a few people say that he's a fraud, and I'm trying to figure out what they're talking about.
Yeah, I don't see.
It had to be from like season 2 or season 1 or something. Maybe.
I don't see how either of these characters could be frauds. You know what I'm hoping? Each season has over 20. Did Jujutsu Kaisen 2 do a part 1 and part 2?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think there's gonna be part 1s or part 2s. Next season's gonna be season 4.
Yeah, you're right. I did hear that. I forgot all about that. They should have gave us a solid 23 episodes.
Then we'd have to wait another year.
I'm okay with that.
I'm not.
100%.
I'm not. I'm anime
I wanted
only.
to watch. They're not gonna release season 4 until like what?
2027.
If they do, huh?
2027.
Yeah, that's a year from now.
Yeah, that's nothing.
What's the difference from watching these next 12 episodes and then waiting until the next April for another Jujutsu Kaisen?
I don't have to wait the 2 years.
There is no 2 years. We're getting close to we're getting close to the manga, the end of the manga. I'd say if anything, we probably have 2 more seasons. Season 4 and then the final season.
Is there another arc after the Colon Games?
It's let's say it would be called the final arc because it is an arc, but it's not really an arc. If that makes sense.
No.
I can't give away too much without spoiling it.
Yeah, don't try. So I'm just
know.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Just know there's only 2 parts left. That's all we're. That's why I was like, they should have just finished this up, and then season 4 would have been final season 4. But since they're adding a season 4, then we're gonna get a season 5, and that'll be it.
I will say, I want to hear your thoughts about the fight though. The 3 deadlock or 4-man deadlock.
I feel like it was amazing. I truly enjoyed it. I loved how Yuta was trying to fight them without using his curse technique. And then once he realized he couldn't do it, he brought over Rika, and then he's just bodying everybody. Going back, this 3-way deadlock was actually nice because they were all getting their hits in, all fighting well. You couldn't really tell which side was losing because
I knew Yuta was gonna win
because of Rika.
That, and he's also smart.
I like his copy technique.
I didn't know. I don't think anyone knew what his technique was. I didn't know what his technique was until they mentioned it. That's pretty cheap, though. You can steal people's techniques, and I think all he has to do is touch them.
Rika has to eat a part of their body.
So what part of the dude with the laser? What part did he eat?
He didn't. Yuta didn't get his laser.
Oh no, it was the girl. Oh.
He destroyed it. He destroyed it space and time and reflected the energy beam up and then made it come down.
I like though that they mentioned that this guy with the hair, his output is greater than Yuta's, and I like that Yuta showed some sportsmanship to let him get to his maximum before attacking.
Even though he knew he could possibly lose. It was pretty nice.
Mm-hmm. So I think this was the best anime fight in history.
History.
Can you name a fight better than this?
I'd have to rewatch Kakashi versus Obito.
I don't even think that comes close. I don't even think it's close. Let me think. Let us know which anime fight was better than this last episode of season 3 JJK, because I think it's the greatest anime fight in history.
History is crazy.
It's not, because you can't name anything better than this.
I'd rather better than that. I'd rather say watch Sukuna fight Maharaga again.
Unless you say something like Naruto versus Pain or something like that. But yeah, I think that's all I got to say about JJK. Very highly rated. I think it was perfect. 10 out of 10. From the point where Itadori went to go find the dude in the Fight Club to the very end, I thought was a movie. I thought it was cinema.
Okay.
What's your final rating for the JJK season 3?
I give it a 9.6.
Pretty high. That's all I got to say about JJK.
What did you give it for season 3? Did you say 10?
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Okay. I mean, you've already know me. I've been a Jujutsu Kaisen fan.
Yeah, I can't say the same. All right. So, anything you want to say before we conclude? Next week, we're probably gonna do like our top 5 most anticipated animes for the spring, because those are coming out this week and next week. ReZero. What are some other ones? Classroom of the Elite is already out.
They got a My Hero Academia special coming out.
Yeah, 1 episode.
Yeah, but I had a list of all the new animes coming out, but I gotta find it. That's all I got for now.
I could probably send you a list. You can also use AnyChart. AnyChart.net.
Okay.
But I don't think I have anything else to say. Yeah. So let us know, what was your favorite anime from this winter? Mine, off the top of my head, JJK and Sentenced to Be a Hero. I really love those 2.
Do you know mine?
Fate Stay and
I wouldn't say it
JJK.
was a favorite. I wouldn't say it was a favorite.
Oh, JJK.
I would say, yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen. And do you know?
I forgot about Hell's Paradise. I haven't seen the last episode of that.
It's pretty wild.
But actually, you know what's wild?
What?
I think I might like Sentenced to Be a Hero more than Hell's Paradise Season 2. Not overall, just the season to season.
Okay. My favorite anime of this winter season is the Darwin Incident.
Oh.
But yeah, I highly suggest you do watch that last episode of Hell's Paradise. I'm not going to say anything, but just watch it and then we can talk about it later.
Yeah, we'll talk about Hell's Paradise, the conclusions of Hell's Paradise in 5 Force next week. So that's all we have for this podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm your host, Pennywise TV.
And I'm your co-host, Skills.
And we're out.